Oh my god, what the hell? Should I be tasting blood? Oh god, is this like 1,000 Gladuses? Where am I? Am I in the institute? Ooh. Minimalist. Shit, that was interesting. Am I there? Yes. Error signal rerouted. They're gonna notice that. Let's try and get this done as soon as possible. Have I still got my armor? I have. Did Piper come with me? Piper! You here? Piper! I don't actually think she'd come with me. This is a one-man mission.
Hello.
Hello?
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful.
Who the hell are you?
I'm known as Father.
Oh, hi, Father.
The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here.
Yeah, because I'm a father?
I'd like to discuss things with you face to face.
Okay.
Please, step into the elevator.
What if I don't want to? What if I want to go? No, I can't.
No use.
Prepare yourself, sir. They said not to shoot in the institute, but hell, if I need to, I will. Is this
I can only
this is
imagine
Portal?
what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
Really? Stop the elevator. Want to get out?
Welcome to the Institute.
Well, oh, hello. Whoa.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival.
Jesus Christ.
Decades of research, countless experiments and trials.
This is not a small
shared
operation.
vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable.
Yeah, you can say that again.
I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone.
Do I have to get in here?
But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Yes, I am. Exactly why did you take him? You got a nice place. Hello? Sean? Is that your name? Sean?
Sean.
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Seriously?
Sean. Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
These bad people, they stole you from me.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Sean, open the door.
I don't know you. Go open.
I am your dad.
Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
You. Hello. Open the door now.
S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand.
You what now?
We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind.
I'll open your mind.
That you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father.
Did you deactivate him?
Welcome to the Institute.
Yeah, I should kill you.
I could kill you. Right here. Right now.
Yes. Yes, you could. And I would be powerless to stop you.
I want answers, asshole. Now.
Under the circumstances, I will forgive your vulgarity, but I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far.
Okay, what the hell?
And suffered a great deal to find your son.
You have no idea.
Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am... your son.
What? What? 10 years. I went back into cryo for 10 years. Not.
Bullshit.
Is it? After all the things you've seen and experienced in the Commonwealth? Think about it. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years?
60 years.
That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute.
What about Kellogg?
And now it's Lita.
Yeah, he was augmented, but he surely would have aged, wouldn't he?
They stole you. Kidnapped you. Wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
They used you as a
the weird
template.
science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
Okay, so I'm the grandfather of the Simps. That's my head's blown here. They killed your mother. I
don't believe you. There's no way any of this is true.
I wish there was something to say. I know this isn't what you wanted. But it's the only truth I can offer you.
Prove it.
You're my son. Then prove it. Now.
I've already told you how I came to be here. I don't know what further proof I can offer that would convince you.
DNA test.
I've shown you my trust. Your weapons haven't been confiscated, and I stand unarmed before you. Please, let's just talk.
If start?
I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
He shot her at point blank range.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At
Preferred you
least
locked
keeping
him
on
up.
Short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan.
Yeah, no shit.
He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say
You led me to
to
him.
ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important.
You do realise everybody outside
Really
wants
is
to kill you.
humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
But, director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position. Obviously. I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here? In the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
I don't know what. I honestly don't know what to do.
Your Institute has done some horrible things.
Yes, well,
Even though he's my
not what
son,
it used to be.
he was
What about
raised by the
people you
Institute. He's
hated in order
brainwashed
to
by
get
him.
here? What atrocities have they committed? The Brotherhood of Steel. They believe they're the only ones fit to control technology and destroy anyone who opposes them. And you would side with them. None have any true claim to nobility in this world. Those days are gone. But we are not the monsters we have been cast as. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute a chance. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems.
Yes, I was wanted to speak to
They've all been notified
her.
of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Wow. Holy crap. This is, yeah. So who's just a synth? He's actually your son. This changes everything.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
Way to throw me a curveball, Bethesda. This is just lovely, isn't it? It's just absolutely fantastic. A real shower? Nice. Oh god. I'm serious. I don't know what to do. Undamaged camera. It's made a point of saying undamaged camera. Well, I'm in the Institute now, and
This a clean floor. Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust?
is he an old style synth? I came here fully gung ho to
Don't make excuses.
kill off people.
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
Hi, you're a Corsair. You're being nice to me. That's scary.
Report anything suspicious to the SRB.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I came here fully gung ho to just go blow this place up. This place is gorgeous and civilized, and I'm having my doubts about.
Father is more than just our leader. He is our creator.
I'm having my doubts about. Yeah, fighting them now. I'm gonna have to think about this. Oh god. I'm gonna come back later and talk to people.
Yes?
Yes. Oh.
Protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message.
That doesn't sound good.
See that you do.
It's an honor to meet you, sir.
Really? Really? The game's conditioned me to be suspicious of these people and not take any shit from them. That's DNA. That's cool. I like that. And now.
Unknown identity.
Yo.
Clearance confirmed.
Thanks. Okay. Now I get to be around.